Hi, I'm MaryAiñe Curtis of Return to Joy, which is what I like to help people do. Today we're going to talk a little more about boundaries and the boundaries that you feel in your body begin with a foundation. And the foundation begins with a belief in who you are, in yourself, that you are important, that you do possess intelligence and contribute to society and the good of the whole. So that's a belief that is learned and cultivated, and over time, the more you do this, the more that you feel good about yourself, the easier it is to anticipate that people will feel good about you and your desires, your wants, your boundaries, and have the respect for you that delivers it. So foundation. So a foundation to me is a spiritual, in touch with God, goddess, a higher power, the creator, spirit, the universe. The name that you use is individual and to be respected. It doesn't have to be a particular belief system, and it's not dogma. It is a belief in something greater than yourself that puts you here. You have a purpose, and your purpose is part of what makes you who you are, the things that you're interested in, the things that you're passionate about, the things that make you, think about them during the night and wake up excited to do them in the morning. These are the things that are a part of who you are as a person, as a spirit being, and how you go about in the world, the language you use, the people that you surround yourself with, the types of things you want to learn about. And nature is another huge part of who we are, how we interact with nature and respect nature. And so there's a saying that how you do anything is how you do everything. And that, it's a very blanket statement, but I believe that there's truth in this, that if you respect your home, you respect yourself, you respect your belongings, then you respect other people's. And so that's kind of a given, that if you have respect for the things that you've earned, then you will also have a respect for the things that other people have earned. So the boundaries are natural in that instance because it's kind of a given belief that you have. So when the boundaries are not respected, I think it's because the person doesn't really feel good about themselves. And if you don't feel good about yourself, then why would you respect someone else's stuff? And that's a belief, and it's a pattern. So a belief of who we are is a big part of having strong boundaries, is a strong belief in who you intend to be in the world and how you behave. So it's a simple thing, but it's so important. So how do I determine what feels good to me? How you feel in your body, how you feel after an action you take. Now, on TV, there's a lot of sitcoms that have a lot of sarcasm. It's really not very pretty or nice. It's cutting. Sarcasm actually means shredding or cutting a person. It's ugly and it's very rude, and it's not really a sign of love. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't do it. You've heard that before. Well, think about how the things you say make you feel. Now, if you're up here in your head and you're just thinking about things and you're coming off real quick lines, kind of joking, well, you don't really get into your heart when you're doing that. But when you drop down into your heart, and what I mean by that is letting your sense come into your body, into where all the feelings are, and feel the effect that it has. I'm going to give you an example of when you feel good, when you think about something that feels good to you, you feel lighter. And just go ahead and do this. Think about something that you feel good about and notice how your body feels. Now think about something that really is not good, sad or felt bad, and you notice what happens to your body. Generally, your body gets heavier and it just gets slower because the vibration of what you were thinking about affected your body. Now let's go back to something that makes you feel good and let that vibration come back up. So your vibrations, the way you feel, are your guide. It is like a Geiger counter that tells you the action that I took made me feel good or it didn't. Maybe it made me feel guilty or bad that I owe an apology. Pay attention to that because those little things, they pile up. They don't go away. They get bigger over time and it's like this thing you're stuffing into a closet that you gotta slam the door if you build up too many of them. And sometimes you just didn't know. It's the way people behaved around you and you wanna change that. You wanna feel better about who you are as an individual. So let's go back to the foundation. The foundation is you connect with Spirit, with God. You make your connection. You let that sink in that you are not alone. You bring your awareness into your body. Check in, see, how do I feel? Do I feel good and uplifted? Or do I feel heavy, like there's something on my mind that I said or did that making an apology would help me feel better? Owning my action, owning that I said something that was intended to hurt someone will make a difference when you apologize. And then you clear the air and you feel better. When you do these kind of things, then you can start each day with a clean slate and know that you can start over your day anytime at all. Just because you had a bad morning doesn't mean it has to ruin your whole day. You can stop with what made it feel bad and start over. Connection to God or your source energy, connection with yourself, and let's see how we want to recreate the day. It's easier than you think, and you can do it anytime, okay? So thank you for listening. So if you like this and you'd like to hear more, see more, there's a link below that you can sign up and get these little vignettes of my thoughts daily, weekly, monthly, whenever you would like to see them. And put a reminder on them or put them on your home screen so when you need a little pause of thought, I'm right here. I can help you do that. Thank you.